amongst these are going to be able to move forward here, and who is, at least for the context of this final match, potential final game of the final match of today, who is the best Indonesian team. PSO already has that one title away above Echo, mostly because that they want to maintain that, but Echo definitely will be enjoying a big confidence boost here if they're able to defeat PSO convincingly. Already 1 point, 1 win in favor of Echo, already definitely giving them a huge confidence booster.
A 3-man roam, maybe, but then again, Topo and Tekamerji will be wanting to stay on this bot lane anyway. But yeah, I mean, the thing is that they are just mostly trying to maintain some good control here. But for the most part, I think we're just really going to have to watch out for when they decide to go for the roam here and start to make some ganks happen.
But here may actually benefit Hunyega. And the fact that the changes on Corky's Gatling gun gives him more magic damage means that it is going to shred. But over to the top side though, we're going to see Jill in a little bit of a jump towards Trizel. But we do see Hunyega now coming in. Tolls in the middle of it all. Gatling gun, but he gets away with the second scale. Unfortunately, it is PSO that opens up with the first blood.
Yeah, and perhaps it will be able to put a lot more damage on a turret, especially with the next minion wave just arriving on the scene now. So they potentially could turn his first blood into a turret take already right off the bat, and this is exactly the kind of momentum the PSO needs to try to build. But Echo is going to try to interrupt that by getting the kill done onto the Rakan. Surdam is going to try to get the trade there onto Dewa, but isn't able to bring the burst damage there, and Dewa will still survive. So this is still going to be a 1-for-1 trade all overall, but I think the bigger damage is going to be the topside tower, where Trizel is going to try to get some revenge done, gets the kill onto Toast, but still loses his life anyway. Joe's going to try to mop things up here on the Honey again, gets the jump, and gets the kill with 1 bar health left.
All right, it seems that Jill right now is waking up because September is... Oh no, wait, it's September just started.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought that would have been actually really good if this was the end of September here and Jill just woke up. But all jokes aside, PSO right now, I think it's in a better spot here about that is being too... the pressure that is being applied over to the mid side. Oh, wait.
Oh, get a jump onto Rami. Oh, not even the barrier is going to be able to save in that time. Hunyega sustains a lot of damage as well. Tekamerji continuing to chase and gets a kill done. But he's going to watch out. Surdam was waiting in the wings, and this time around, he has the damage. He is going to be able to get a kill on Tekamerji. So at least it wasn't just that one kill.
So Dum there being able to walk away with the 3 talent strike as well to follow up. At the right place at the right time. Dominance has been picked up already. Trizel gets hit. No need for barrier though. That was a little bit of a confusing decision there. I didn't think he needed the he needed the barrier anyway, because even if he got hit with the full spell rotation, he would have been able to heal up because of the honey fruit.
Yeah, so Echo now, they are having their eyes set on the prize here. The objectives are coming up on the map now. We already see the Rakan actually getting a little bit up and close and personal with the Xin Zhao, and that's actually forcing a bit of skills to come out from their end. But PSO really needs to try to get
a little bit wary of the positioning for PSO, because PSO is going to be opening up the Herald in mid side. So this is going to be forcing a lot of members of Echo to put in for the resources here. There's going to be a big fight.
Oh, a lot of damage done onto the Rim Herald, but she still gets the shard strike through. But unfortunately, the turret doesn't quite fall, so PSO will have to peel back. They don't have the sustain necessarily to go for the tower dive, but Trizel might have an opportunity here against Tekamerji's chase. Just need to get a couple more hits done. The barrier is going to be able to come out. The taunt comes through, and Trizel finally gets sweet revenge onto the chase of Tekamerji.
All right, so looking at how Trizel is pushing out over to the top side here, we'll be opening the turret for the side of Echo for PSO if they are able to get it into fruition here. But looking at how PSO is actually pressuring members of Echo here, they might actually lose another turret.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be losing this tier 1 turret for sure because the Lucian is a little bit too low in order to try to defend it. And Nami and Corki were quite far away, so there's no chance with them to try to force out a trade for champions if they wanted to take that turret. But nevertheless, though, Gerald's going to have plenty of room now to take those buffs, and that's going to only add to the power of PSO here. You know, still 0 objectives in terms of turrets taken by Echo all throughout so far. They've been momentarily opening the door for them to try to go for that in front of Drake, but I don't think it's going to be cognizant for them to stay that long, though, because they still need to try to deal with Dewa and Tekamerji, who are just closing in onto their position here. Echo needs to finish this fast enough, but it's not fast enough, though, as PSO continues to collapse onto Echo here, but then they're still taking a lot of damage inside. Echo might have a chance now to turn things around, getting the kill on the next one. Can they find another one? Yes, they do, on the cannon, and then they're going to go ahead, get a third one here if they could just lock down Drill, which sure dumb does, and they do take another one down. 3 people for the low price of 1 dead Ramley.
I am very, very unsure what PSO was thinking about. They had all the opportunity to turn this around here, and it seems that because they released the Herald very close into base, it was a huge waste. If it was towards past the river at topside or maybe even midside, maybe it could have actually been very, very
there with the amount of
fortuitous.
time it's going to take for the Rift Herald to reach even their tier 2 turret. So they knew that they had to strike at that point there, and it's quite fortunate that they were able to turn it around thanks to a few clutch plays. Now Serdam's going to continue to try to bring more hurt to Jurl. He is going to be able to melt him down. Jurl's forced to jump away, and that allows the Tekamerji to get a kill onto the Xin Zhao. The Toby continues to try to hound on Hunyager, but unfortunately Tekamerji is going to be absorbing a lot of damage there, and Ramley will be able to come in to bring in the final hit and actually take down one of PSO. Another one's going to get picked up in the form of Dewa as he struggles to try to escape the crutches of Echo 4 tier.
All right, now here's the thing. Why is Yulexai blowing up both Tecmaturgy as well as Dewa? Look at the itemization here. He does have the Storm Razor. He does have the anti-healing sword. He also has the Black Cleaver, giving him a little bit more survivability, giving him a little bit more thickness, but also giving him the cleave passive, which gives a little bit of armor reduction every time he hits his basic autos or even hit with an offensive spell. So we do see that comparatively, Yulexite is more consistent with pushing out very, very quick amounts of damage compared to Dewa in a blink of an eye. Dewa, though, a little bit more utility across the board here, but doesn't seem to be hitting his mark.
Yeah, and now Echo is not quite done because they look like they want to try to take the tower now. Finally, they will have the strength to do so. They can attempt to jump in there by PSO, but look at how quickly the armor melts here. Completely broken. It's going to be Dewa. He is going to have to back off, but conversely, Echo has actually sustained a lot of damage thanks to Tekamerji coming just at the right moment. They're wiping the entirety of that push now. Oh boy, this is big trouble now for Echo because PSO is rolling in.
Big trouble in Summoner's Rift for sure. We're going to be seeing here Trizel will be able to get the kill by himself. He's got to be careful though. Tobu comes in.
Whoa.
Nice little taunt right there. He's got to be careful though. He doesn't want to get taken down. He has to maintain for another 10 more seconds.
Yeah, but unfortunately PSO's already pushed into the base and Trizel barely makes it to the fountain. But the problem is not quite solved because our PSO is already straight onto the Nexus. They don't want to waste any more time now, especially with the countdown still out for those spawns, and they will be able to end this to make this a 1-for-1 series.
Yeah, we kind of saw this coming.